doubles and coffee. Just fling out numbers. Yes, 40 million, 100 million to do roads and fix drainage. Just tell them money, and that solves the leadership crisis in Trinidad and Tobago. Your Prime Minister in hiding, missing person, all points bulletin out for the Prime Minister, Keith Christopher Rowley, cannot be seen again for the 5th time in flooding situations in his 7 years as Prime Minister, disappears, hiding like a little coward, away, not taking leadership, not helping. At least Rohan and Faris go on down on the ground and take the cuss like man. Yes, I don't agree with you all cussing them and treating them like that. We must still move with respect. When the time comes, we vote them out. But when ministers who have the portfolio and have the resources come to help community, let them help, even if you find it's mama guy. So I ain't really to agree with cussing them and running them and all kind of thing. But when the time comes to vote, local government election and general election, vote them out. But at least Faris, with the tight pants and the tight vest and the hair plug and the pump up and the flex, at least he stand up, went on the ground and take he cuss like a man, while Rowley hiding like a little coward, a little mama pool, afraid to face people, where he hide away and then come and say, oh, 40 million for relief. Really? How you reach that figure? What's the assessment? How much per house? How many people lose everything? How many people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars? How much is a fridge? How much is a freezer? How much is a couch? How much is a TV? How much is an iPad? How much is carpet? How much is paint? How much is damage of foundation? How much is damage of wall? What? 40 million for how many people to do what? Just come and call a figure without any assessment, any analysis, any heart, any soul. Where the insurance money? What? How much of the 25 million from 3 years ago went out to people who actually got flooded out? How much for farmers? How much for men who lost their trucks and their cars and people whose insurance not covering flood damage because they are third party? How much? You just come and call a figure and then the Guardian print and add up something and put 150 million. Rowley's the man. When Kamala went on the ground in Diego Martin, that don't vote for UNC, that don't vote for the partnership. Down in Diego Martin, when there was devastating floods with torrential, heavy rainfall, tropical depression, tropical storm. When Kamala had all our ministers down there and emergency interaction, emergency contract, backhoes, big cars get run down, all hands on deck. And it ended up being a total cost of 118 million for the entire of Diego Martin, from Scorpion Carnage come down when there was devastation in Glencoe, people got damaged, and that was a bill to just clean up and help out people and so on. Rowley was saying, thief, corruption, so much money. Now, worse devastation from less rainfall. Rowley cannot be found. Go in a cabinet meeting and tell them, come out and say, oh, 40 million for compensation. 40 million and nothing is the same thing. If it's 2,000 households, it's about 50,000 people that were damaged and hurt. 300,000 people were underwater, and you cannot assess that in that. And how much of the 25 million from before went to anybody? Anybody get that? And how much that compensation is? 2% of what you lost, 0.5%. What it is, just such nonsense, and you're allowing that man to remain as the leader of our country, that hiding coward. Imagine Faris in his tight pants have more balls than Rowley.